it is so nice not having to worry about the Wandering Emperor anymore. Mabel, the heir to Cragflame. So even if Mabel goes away, Sunfall, obviously we don't want that. Mabel's death, or exile, will not be in vain, baby. Watch this. All right, the mice just keep coming. Cragflame onto the mouse, baby. Guess what? Manifold Mouse takes it. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. So aggro decks obviously are very good in the meta right now, but can we build a fun aggro tribal deck that can win on the draw? How do we do that? Let's take a dive right into Mabel the Mice. Okay, so before we kind of get into the actual creatures, how do we win going second? Why I like the mice so much is because obviously running in Boros colors gives you access to Lightning Helix. Lightning Helix deals 3 damage to any target and you gain 3 life. So if you're going to go against mono red or even mice, but more notably just mono red, like if you just go against mono red and you're on the draw, it's so hard for you to win because they're just too fast. The meta is too efficient. So unless they miss like a land drop or they don't have like a swift spear, a bird, whatever, etc., you're probably just gonna lose. So you kind of need that Lightning Helix to really offset the disadvantage of going second. So also we got the Rabid Gnaw. Now this card is amazing. Target creature you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Then it deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. Obviously, it's Rabid Gnaw, so it makes kind of sense why it would be so good with mice, because you kind of have to use it with mice, because having yourself target yourself is so nice with the Heartfire Hero. Obviously, the Heartfire Hero, hey, it's got alliteration and it's a hero. Come on, you got to know I have an affinity for the Heartfire Hero. Whenever it becomes the target of an ability, it's going to get +1/+1 for each time. So you basically get 2 power, because the Rabid Gnaw is going to get +1 on the power, and then the Heartfire Hero will also get a +1/+1. So it's also a nice little combo here. Flowerfoot Swordmaster, kind of the same deal. Obviously, we kind of know the mice want you to target itself. So obviously with the offspring, you can get 3. So this is like a 1-drop and a 3-drop all in one. As you notice, we don't run a whole lot of 3-drops or 4-drops, which we'll get into here in just a second. But with the Might of the Meek and the Monstrous Rage, now this kind of brings me to my next point. I am not running Cavern of Souls. Initially I was, but I don't think you really need it. I mean, like, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard because you have the Lightning Helix, which is, the white and the red, and then you have Might of the Meek, Monstrous Rage, and we also run a full playset of the Rockface Village. The Rockface Village can only have red be spent as a creature spell. So if you run Cavern of Souls, of course it's nice, but you do run into a lot of issues where you can't really go for, like, Might of the Meek and a Lightning Helix, or Monstrous Rage and a Might of the Meek. You run into a lot of problems with that. So for that reason, I don't have Cavern of Souls, and this deck can recover versus control fairly well because we also have Rockface Village, which gives things haste, and we also have Mabel, the heir to the Cragflame, because the Cragflame, equipped the creature has +1/+1 and has Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. So you do have multiple ways that you can give haste. So ultimately, Cavern of Souls helps versus the control matchup, but we kind of can do okay with the control matchup. We do have the Restless Bivouac, and that's also something that can kind of pressure control as well. And then with the Rockface Village and the actual Cragflame, I don't think we really need it. You can kind of, make your own decision on that, but maybe run like 2 or something like that, but I don't think I really need it. And now let's go in for the last one, the Whiskervale Forerunner. This is, you could trim the curve. And just make it as fast as possible. I personally want to kind of dip into that, Lightning Helix. And we have like a slower version. If you want just like a mono red and just the fastest thing, you can do that. I am delving into like the Lightning Helix, a little bit of a slower, more of a top end curve with Mabel and the Whiskervale Forerunner. So this is very nice. Whenever it becomes the target of a spell or ability you control for the first time each turn, which is pretty easy with like the Manifold Mouse. I mean, you have different things that you can kind of target with it. And a Rockface Village, it's going to give you reveal a creature card with mana value 3 or less from among them, and then just put it straight onto the battlefield, which is absolutely amazing because you can just get like a free Manifold Mouse, you can get a free Emberheart Challenger, Rabid Gnaw. I mean, there's so many different enablers that I really do like this card as like a top end thing. So yeah, and also shout out to Sleepy Boy for kind of pitching it into the Discord. And speaking of the Discord, let's go ahead and give a shout out to the Manarocks. The Manarocks are the patrons and the YouTube channel members that do help out the channel financially. Thank you so much. My deepest gratitude to all of you to make the lovely Blood Artist board here. And as we continue to grow, we'll just keep dropping juicers. We will continue faking it until we make it, until we become one of the biggest channels on YouTube. That is the dream, baby. So faking it till we make it with the Mabel Mites. But do just keep in mind that only you can help protect the Aether with me, so make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. Consider joining the channel and becoming a Mana Rock, and also consider joining the Discord in our little community there. But without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Justin, welcome aboard, welcome aboard. So I'm gonna have to mulligan this because I don't see a creature or removal, and we're on the draw. That's gonna be an easy mull for me. This looks a little better by default. Man, what do we want to do here? Do we want to go for the... This is hard. I guess I don't really... What do we mulligan here? I guess it's gonna have to be the Rabid Gnaw. We still have a Lightning Helix just in case. I don't really want to get rid of my creatures though. That seems pretty bad, especially that we have to be kind of aggressive and deal damage, so... We'll go for the Flowerfoot Swordmaster. I'll kind of readjust here. Don't see a Cavern of Souls in my opening hand, so that is a little scary. I don't really want to play down my Swordmaster. I think I'd rather go for the Offspring, but... not looking great here. If this is just like true blue control, I might just go for the Lightning Helix straight to their face. The Deuce. I guess. Sure. Why not? While they're tapped out, I guess we'll just peel for a little bit extra damage. But nothing feels amazing here. I think getting down the Mabel is going to be very important. Because if we get down the Mabel, getting down the Cragflame is like really imperative. So maybe we go for the Heartfire Hero. Let's see if they have any sort of like, you know, whatever. And then we can go for the Rockface Village. If they have their counterspell, then it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. So now we go for you. Just peel some damage off here. I could drop this Flowerfoot Swordmaster here, but I want to be a little bit more meticulous. Giving our Mice haste is going to be how we kind of break the mold here. So we don't really want to go into deep waters with control. It's not really good. I think I'm just going to go for the Might of the Meek again. Not again, the first time. See if they want to use anything here. They only have 3 mana sources up, so if they have a Get Lost, that kind of opens up the Mabel play. That's fine. Okay, yeah. Oh, well. Do I want to pay this? I guess so, right? I mean, it's his damage. I don't know. I think that feels pretty okay. If you can pay it, you might as well, I believe. I mean... Okay, Manifold Mouse. We could go for Mabel and just give it the... I mean, I really need a Cavern of Souls here. Oh, man. What do we do here? Let's play. I think it's going to actually be Flowerfoot Swordmaster. And then Offspring it, and then we can go for the Rockface Village. If it resolves, which probably isn't that likely. It is so nice not having to worry about the Wandering Emperor anymore. Like, let me tell you. Whew, it is just so nice. Yeah, they can have like, you know, 3 steps ahead, etc., etc. But like, again, just not having to worry. Not having to worry about it. Priceless. Alright, but we still have to worry about like Sunfall and like board wipes and stuff like that. So I think if I overextend into the Manifold Mouse, that feels pretty bad. So I think I'm just gonna push for damage again. I think you could easily make the case that we should go for Double Strike Manifold Mouse. Actually, I don't know, that only deals 1 more damage. Double Strike versus the Rockface thingy, so... Right? Yeah, 4 versus 3. Yeah. Okay, either way. Down to 7. We still have a Mabel and a Manifold Mouse, so... This kind of weakens... Yeah, Lockdown's fine. Fine-ish. It actually gets rid of their little token there, so that's actually a nice little addition. Might of the Meek. The thing is with the Mabel, we have to make sure that Mabel... Well, actually, they don't have enough for No More Lies now. Now that I know they don't have enough for no more lies, I think we just drop it. Mabel, the Heir to Cragflame. And even if they have a Phantom Interference, I can pay it. I can pay this. We have to get Mabel to resolve. Yeah, Phantom Interference, let's pay that. I will pay that every single day and twice on Sunday. And now having this Cragflame, we have another, way that we can give haste other than the Rockface Village. So even if Mabel goes away, Sunfall, obviously we don't love that. We obviously don't love that, but guess what? We got the Cragflame now, baby. So how can we really break through here? If I go for the Heartfire Hero, okay, Mabel, Mabel's death or exile will not be in vain, baby. Watch this. All right, so we're gonna go for the Heartfire Hero. Heartfire Hero. We're gonna give the Cragflame to the Heartfire Hero. Bang. Up to 3, and then what do we do? What do we do here? I guess it doesn't have 7. Manifold Mouse. Ooh, it's close. It's close. We go for the Might of the Meek. Let's just do this. Might of the Meek. I don't think we have enough, because even if we give it double strike... Oh, we have Monstrous Rage now? Is that enough? Oh, the Rockface Village! I forgot the Rockface Village can't do instance or whatever. Oh, God, okay. A little sloppy here. Sunfall, we don't really care. We do get to keep the Cragflame, so I think we'll do this. Manifold Mouse. I think we're looking good, right? Because now we can go for the Cragflame. We get 2 Manifold Mice, and guess what? No matter what you do, the mice just keep coming. Cragflame onto the mouse, baby. And now we get double strike, and it's absolutely all over. It's so nice not having to worry about the Wandering Emperor, and it's so nice having a Manifold Mouse. We are. Mabel, you might be the heir, but guess what? Manifold Mouse takes it. Xylith, hello, hello. All right, we got our mice here. You gotta be a little careful, because with Rockface Village, if you play this on turn 1, you actually can't go in for the Lightning Helix. But we don't have a Lightning Helix. Come to think of it, we don't have any non-creatures in our hand, so... Gotta love a little Heartfire Hero. We are prone bias towards heroes, so... Duress, hey, take a good look at my hand, my friend. Take a good look at my hand. You have absolutely nothing to worry about here. Nothing but mice. Actually pretty fortunate considering that we run a lot of non-creature spells, but right now we got 3 mice. Let's take a good look. Alright, looking pretty good here. I think, yeah, let's not waste any time. Let's not go for the Offspring. I'm going to go straight in aggro. Let's go ahead and get a double striking Heartfire Hero. Double strike, hit for 4. This is a pretty good curve. And then we have Mabel. Mabel into the Whiskervale Forerunner. We may not even need to get into the Forerunner. This deck might be so fast. Alright, so we can pretty much reasonably expect spot removal here, but I don't think it's really enough to phase me. So let's go ahead and drop Mabel, the heir to the Cragflame. Alright, so the Cragflame's going to come out to play. Now, we can use that later for the Forerunner if need be. Because I'm assuming they do probably have like a go for the throat. Seems pretty reasonable here, but nevertheless, let's go in for our Heartfire Hero. And go for the throat, that's completely fine. We kind of expect that, but see, the Heartfire Hero still gets to deal 3 to their face. That's crazy, but alright. So the Cragflame, if we do get some smaller creatures, we can just give it haste. This deck, it feels very, very good. Very, very good. Cut down is really unfortunate. I can't do anything like that, but guess what? Look at this. Inspiring Vantage is a little gross. We do have the Cragflame. Whiskervale Forerunner can't get activated, but I'm still going to play it. And like I said, with their 2 green sources here, I highly doubt they can't do anything with the green, so... I wish we would have had our little mouse. Oh, Preacher's actually not that bad. We could have activated the Forerunner immediately, but now I think we got it. So Inspiring Vantage, we don't even really care here. I think we're going to drop... Should we go for the Might of the Meek? Let's just do this right now. Even if they do go for the throat, the Whiskervale Forerunner is going to grab you, and... Oh, this is going to be great. Let's grab our Heartfire Hero for free, thanks to the Whiskervale Forerunner. We're going to grab the Cragflame. Ooh, I screwed up. I actually just screwed up. See what I was saying? So I can't go for Monstrous Rage because the Rockface Village. Okay, I don't think it's going to matter, fortunately, but let's go ahead and put the Heartfire Hero with the Cragflame, swing in, and even if they do block with the Heartfire Hero... Yeah, let's take it. Oh my god, the mess up didn't even matter. We didn't even need Monstrous Rage. Jordy77, hello. Alright, we'll go and keep this. We have 2 tap lands here. Do I want to go for the Bivouac or do I want to go for the Parlor first? Well, I guess we'll go for the Bivouac. Bivouac. I can never pronounce this thing. Let's see what we got here. We got the Hugs. We got some Hug sleeves. So are we going against Hugs? Probably not with the island there. That's okay. I think we will just drop the rock. Well, don't think we need Rockface Village until we need haste. And guess what? Our Emberheart Challenger already has haste. So into the Flood Maw? Nope. Okay. They did hold priority. So very pretty lands here. I have never seen these. These all drain full arts? I've literally never seen these. Were these like, oh, okay. Beautiful, but nevertheless. Got the Inspiring Vantage, a little awkward here. I'm going to drop down the Manifold Mouse. I do not think it resolves. But if it does, we get to go for the Emberheart Challenger, so I don't want to drop my land just yet. In case we do get that free interaction. Long River's Pull. Okay, so this card's amazing. I am a big fan of this card. If you play Control, this is really, really good. So I don't think I want to go for this. Let's go and set up for something else. Enough land, that is fine. So getting a little nervous now. I mean, Lightning Helix is okay. A little bit better in the other type of matchups, though. Okay. I think I'm going to... No, not Rockface Village. Just make sure we do this correctly. I think I'm going to do this because they don't have white, so they can't go for No More Lies. It's going to be Phantom Interference, and we can pay a Phantom Interference. So I'm actually going to go in for the Manifold Mouse, and not Offspring. No Offspring today, just the Mouse. So they could go for whatever the hell. 3 steps ahead. That's fine, but then they tap out. Or the aforementioned Long River's Pull. Okay, yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's a pretty good card. I am not going to use the Monstrous Rage, I don't think. I think we're just going to be a little more conservative here. Go for this. Yeah, because I don't want to lose on the Monstrous Rage in case they into the Flood Maw here. Which it appears is what they're going to do, right? Yeah, into the Flood Maw, okay. Ooh, so that does really suck to miss out on that, but I wanted to protect myself from Phantom Interference, but in hindsight, if they have Long River's Pull, probably shouldn't have. Let's do that same exact thing, and again, I don't know why, look at this, I don't know why it's prioritizing the Rockface Village. Don't know why it's doing that, so let's go ahead and manually do this. Where's my Cavern of Souls? Alright. So I'm going to do this right now. We're still going to be able to draw. I would love to get a Restless Bivouac off the top again like that. That would be really, really nice, because I don't really have anything else to play anyway. So, into the Flood Maw. See if we can top deck into something. And a Picklock Prankster, huh? I saw a... Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh, that's pretty bad. Flow of Knowledge, huh? Oh, they think a Sleight of Hand. Interesting. Guess we get a free land there for our troubles, but I'm starting to get a little nervous here. They are kind of down on low land count versus us, which is nice. Do you have a Rabid Gnaw? This card is amazing. I absolutely love this card. Heartfire Hero. So we got a lot of options here, huh? Let's go for the Heartfire Hero. Why does it keep doing this? Why does it want me to go for the Rockface Village? That is so annoying. Let's do this on you, just kind of get this over with. And then I'm going to drop the Emberheart Challenger for the haste. I just don't know why it doesn't... I don't know. Auto Tapper, I got no words for you, my friend. And you tilted me. Auto Tapper, you have tilted me. Because I was supposed to drop the Emberheart Challenger. I guess it doesn't matter, thankfully. Thankfully, it does not matter too much here, because the crab's just going to tap it anyway. Yeah, I can't Rabid Gnaw my way out of here. I already did the +1/+1, so... Okay, I guess it doesn't matter in hindsight. Thank God, because that was really frustrating. Okay. Let's drop you. I guess we might as well, right? Whatever. I wouldn't do this against another creature. I want this to resolve. I wouldn't do this versus like black or white or anything that's running board wipes. But versus mono blue, I think it's fine. So Illuge, I'm a big fan of this card. Like I said, man, I didn't even drop the Emberheart Challenger to swing in. Thankfully, it wouldn't have mattered. And this is interesting. Why are you attacking me? Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are you attacking? Do they think they have the upper hand? Why are you attacking me? It's a little wild to me. So, what do we want to do here? I'm sure they have at least another, like, whatever the hell, into the Flood Maw or something like that. Maybe even Arona's Vortex if they're getting freaky. Oof. I'm just going to Monstrous Rage the Emberheart Challenger. They only have one, I know they have a Flood counter, but I think this is fine. Let's go ahead and do this, just kind of get a little bit more information. So, how we want to approach this, but I just can't see anything that's, like, bad. If we do this, and see, now it's not going, oh my god, the auto tapper is absolutely killing me, man. So if I go for this, I can't Lightning Helix if I leave open the Rockface Village. So let's do this. Oh my god, so cringe. Let's do this. Whew, okay. Because this way we can keep up the Lightning Helix. Alright. Yeah, because if I would have left the Rockface Village up, I couldn't go for Lightning, because you can't, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So let's target the Heartfire Hero, get this to go off now. And do I want a Rabid Gnaw? Probably not. I don't know. I mean, they haven't shown any sort of interaction thus far. That's fine. I'm wanting them to bait out something here. So if I go for Rabid Gnaw, I don't know. They haven't shown anything yet, though. Maybe I just Lightning Helix. Let's just do this. Because I want to get the prowess bonus. And if they use something on something else, sure, that's fine. It's not that big of a deal. So we're still down to 5. We're not in any sort of danger in terms of lethal on the back end. I think we played that pretty well. This can go up to a 6 if they want. They get another flood counter, but like, do they have any bombs in their hand? Like, not really. Yeah, this is close. This is close. I don't know where we sit. Down to 4. We do have a Lightning Helix and a Rabid Gnaw. I mean, they only have 2 cards left in their hand. If they have some crazy bomb, ooh, that is kind of crazy, right? Or land drop, right? Okay, so 3 cards in hand. Everything's what costs 2 cheaper, 2 blue cheaper rather. Yep, Emberheart Challenger, sure. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Whew. Alright, what you got for me here? All of that roping for a deduce. Oh my god. Alright, well. Sure. All of that roping for a deduce. Okay, what do you got for me? They're gonna time. Yeah, like I said, they just timed out, which is like. After all of that, I mean, they still have an answer here, but that was so anticlimactic. I mean, I was like so nervous, and maybe they have something I'm not aware of here, but so much roping, and I'm just like, I mean, we haven't won yet. We have a Lightning Helix, 3 creatures to deal with. I mean, whatever they have here, shore up. Oh, okay. So, I guess now is a good time to Rabid Gnaw, right? Let's make sure we go for the Rockface Village. Oh my god, this auto tapper has been killing me. Make sure we do this, and then go for our red source here so that we can Lightning Helix, potentially. We haven't done the Heartfire Hero, so let's do that. Heartfire Hero will get the +1/+1 counter, and then 6 will be enough to kill it. They could have another shore up, I guess. I guess they could have another shore up. No, they do not! Oh my god. Thank god. Okay. I don't think we would have been fine either way, but now, yeah, that's right. Goodbye, Roper. The mice take it, Mono Blue. HLW, hello. Okay, I think I'm going to mulligan this away. I think I would rather see at least 2 creatures or removal if we're on the draw. Seems a little suboptimal. Guess we'll get rid of this Manifold Mouse. Gotta love the Quintorius sleeves here. I couldn't only find rats. I could only find the rat sleeves. So I wanted to kind of do something that fit the theme a bit, right? But I didn't want to make rats, so I went with the Quintorius. I don't know if is that a theme? Is that a myth or not? Let's go and drop our Manifold Mouse. Are elephants really afraid of mice? Some people say it's like a, you know, a myth, but I don't know. Either way, I didn't have a mice sleeve, so we have Quintorius. It fits the theme at least somewhat. Alright, we got this Mentor. I'm assuming... Oh, God. Hop to it. Okay, so that's one way to make the Mentor bigger. Okay, I'm gonna let this go. Honestly, though, because we have Trample, Another Rockface Village. It's a little nerve-wracking because, you know, let's just go for Mabel for... Well, I don't know. Let's swing first because they do... Let's do this. We can give the Heartfire Hero Trample. So I think we'll just do this. Kind of weird. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I guess we'll just give it Trample. We do have Monstrous Rage and the Might of the Meek. So maybe next turn we can give it Double Strike. But for now, we're just do 12. I think we're going to win the race. So mice versus rabbits. Silly rabbit. Mice are for, I don't know, hey. I couldn't think of anything, but let me see here. Warren War Leader. Oh, I think they have alliteration. 5/5 trample, no problem. Am I that worried though? Like, am I really that worried? Not really. Down to 10. And even this Warren War Leader obviously is a lot more scary. It's a lot scarier if they have the whole squad attacking. So I think I'm gonna go for the Battlefield Forage. Because we want to be able to have at least the Monstrous Rage and the Might of the Meek to be able to play. So maybe we just do this now to kind of activate. Like, I want to draw, so maybe we just do this now. Of course, the Heartfire Hero will be able to go for the Double Strike, and I don't really care that they know that it's coming. So let's do this. I think we just win no matter what, right? So now we go for the Cragflame. And they're tapped out, so we might as well just go tall, I believe. This has Trample. It's going to have Trample and Double Strike, so I don't think there's really anything to worry about. And let me just, like, make sure I'm not missing anything. They're tapped out, Trample, put this on you, I guess, right? And then we just Monstrous Rage, the Heartfire Hero, yet again. Double Strike. This feels like, what, Embercleave? This is not Embercleave. This is the Cragflame with the Heartfire Hero and the Mabel. We're just going to bust right through you, and we don't even have the Monstrous Rage on it yet. Just Trample, Vigilance, Double Strike, and yeah, I don't know. And then like I said, we'll just go ahead and clank him up here, man. Monstrous Rage, and that is just way too much damage. Like I said, that definitely reminds me of Embercleave. Embercleave mice. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, bunnies. Sorry, silly rabbits. Wins are for mice. Tate Mayo. Hello. All right, I think we can keep this. We are on the play, so I think we can probably just commit to the Elegant Parlor. Are we good? Are we good? We're playing? Oh my god, that was an eternity. Alright, I guess we got a game, baby. I'm gonna put the Rabid Gnaw away. I already have the Rabid Gnaw, so. My goodness, that took forever. Alright, Hopeless Nightmare. All of this just to play a discard deck. You dirty dog. Alright, so what do we get rid of here? I guess it's gonna be the Might of the Meek. I don't really have a mouse early, so I guess we're kind of committed to the long board here. Alright, so I got the Lightning Helix. Again, I'm a little nervous about this matchup. I don't think Lightning Helix is that great in this matchup because they have a lot of, like, Preacher of the Schisms, a lot of 4 toughness, Shelly, Hopeless Nightmare, sure. We definitely love the Mabel here. I guess we'll get rid of the... Well, we got enough mana, right? I guess we'll get rid of this because the Rockface Village has a little bit more upside with the creatures later, so... And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and drop down our Mabel, our lovely Mabel, the Heir, to the Cragflame. And this Cragflame, like I said, this Cragflame is just a pain in the ass later in the game for all of our creatures that can just come out with haste, trample, and vigilance. But I'm totally expecting some sort of removal for the Mabel. Wow, okay. Not bad. Well, we don't really have any other play here. We're just going to go for the Cragflame. So, Mabel, I guess it is the heir to the Cragflame. I wasn't really expecting this. But no, go for the throat. Mabel, the heir to the Cragflame stays true. Let's go. Okay, nothing too crazy yet, but like, we are the heir to the Cragflame. It makes sense that Mabel gets to swing with it. Hopeless Nightmare seems a little weak, so that is pretty nice. I was expecting like a Braids, a Liliana, maybe even like a Preacher or something, so... So we do have a Rabid Gnaw. Rabid Gnaw can actually just take care. I think the Rabid Gnaw is... I don't see this a whole lot in like mice decks, but this Rabid Gnaw... This isn't that bad, right? So I'm definitely going to discard the land. I think you can make a case to discard the Rabid Gnaw because the Lightning Helix can go face. But I think we're gonna Lightning Helix you for now because if they drop a Shelly, the Rabid Gnaw is gonna be needed for the Shelly. So that's fine. This is our only play. It seems kind of gross, but like a +1. Hey, that's really our only play. So getting a little nervous here. Restless Bivouac is pretty much our last stand here. So I mean, unless we have to, because like we have, if we could just cast something with like Offspring, They seem to be searching for answers as well, which is kind of nice, because right now we're just having this lonely Mabel. Love Mabel, but probably need maybe one other creature to kind of finish this out. And a Tiny Bones joins up, kind of scary. Gets rid of our Rabid Gnaw, so the Shelly is pretty devastating here. A Lightning Helix is fine. This is kind of close. I think I am just going to go for Restless Bivouac. But the problem here is, like, if they do have discard, I guess the Lightning Helix, maybe we should have used the Lightning Helix because if they, like, that's more efficient if they go for discard action, but we'll see. Down to 4. I'm really surprised that Mabel has not died yet. See, there. Okay, some more discard. Yeah, we get rid of the Lightning Helix. Maybe in hindsight, we should have just Lightning Helix their face. Yeah, that's what it is. Really? Nothing, huh? Okay, here we go. The Manifold Mouse. Okay, so I don't think I have enough to offspring it and go for the Cragflame to give it haste. So maybe I just go for 2. Let's do that. Let's go for the well, yeah, let's do it. I don't know. Right, because like this deck is not going to be running Deadly Cover Up. I don't think this deck is like more 1-for-1, I assume. So let's just do this. That's fine. Double Strike. It doesn't really matter. It's got like everything right now. Vigilance, Trample, Double Strike, Haste. Alright. I'm going to swing in. No, come on. I saw them highlight the road. There's no way. There's no... Well, this is over, right? 4 damage. Yeah, let's go ahead and crank him up. The Trample's just going to go through from our Embercleave. Okay, that was actually slow and meticulous, but Mabel for the win. Okay. Aniston! Jennifer Aniston. Hello. Alright, so let's go ahead and keep this. Looks pretty good. Being on the play kind of mitigates the Restless Bivouac slow stuff. Ooh. Well, now that we have the Restless Reef, kind of insinuates control, which makes me a little nervous. Should I drop the Flowerfoot Swordmaster? I don't have a turn 3 play, so I think I'm gonna let go. If they do have a counter on turn 2, oh, they don't. Okay, Founding on the Third Path. That's fine. Founding on the Third Path. What are we playing against here? The Clock Prankster. I actually have no idea. What is it? This is Sultai Weirdness. I don't know what the hell this is, but nevertheless, we're just going to drop one of our Flowerfoot Swordmaster and go for the Offspring. That's fine. Definitely have a lot of power packed into this deck. I just don't know what we're playing against here. Sultai, Ramp, Control, Mill. Interesting. Quite peculiar deck here. And another Founding of the Third Path. So they got some sort of shenanigans built up here. Bitter Triumph, that's fine. I mean, Bitter Triumph on one of our little weenies here. We don't get the buff with the Flowerfoot Swordmaster here, but it's fine. Whoa, they're running white too? What the hell are we playing against? Okay. Well, nevertheless, I don't think it's that big a deal here. I do love this Whiskervale Forerunner. It's a little slow right now. Well, not slow, but we're not ready for it yet. Should we just go wide? Okay, so they're not playing Temporary Lockdown, so I think we don't have to worry about a board wipe next turn. I think I am going to go wide here. Let's go for the Offspring, and then I'm going to go for the Heartfire Hero. Yep, nothing too crazy on this turn specifically, but I mean... Again, if I was playing against white, I would not do this because of Temporary Lockdown. Even like No More Witnesses, you don't see as much, but it does exist. But black can't board wipe until turn 5 because they have Deadly Cover Up. So cut down, that's fine. We're still gonna deal 1 damage on the way out, and I have just such an affinity for heroes. Heartfire Hero, an Alliteration Hero. Come on. Oh, Lumra, okay. I have not built with Lumra yet. I've not built a deck with Lumra, but I definitely will at some point, so... Alright, I mean... Looking pretty good. I guess we could go for the Rabid Gnaw. We could just get the kill pretty easily that way. We could also go for Whiskervale Forerunner and just Might of the Meek really quick, but I think the Whiskervale Forerunner is best with the Rockface Village, so... I am not predicting that they have anything too crazy here. I'm going to go for the Rabid Gnaw. And because the Rabid Gnaw gives a little bit of a buff itself, Flowerfoot Swordmaster, easy peasy. I'm going to do this right now. And let's not target this one. Let's target the other little token so that we get the buff. So another buff. Ooh, and an Emberheart Challenger. Okay, so I am a little worried about the aforementioned No More or Deadly Cover Up or whatever the hell. So I'm actually not going to play this. So this is 4, that's 8, that's 11. I'm not going to play this. I do not want to get swept up. Because if we just do an extra 2 damage there, I think it's overextending for no reason. Because now if they go for Deadly Cover Up, we can recover quite well with the Emberheart Challenger. I don't think pushing for 2 extra damage there was worth it, because they're going to Deadly Cover Up me. Oh! Oh, okay, let's not Deadly Cover Up, but that is pretty scary still. Okay, that wasn't a Deadly Cover Up. That was definitely not what I wanted to see. At this point, I think I should just drop the Whiskervale Forerunner and then the Heartfire Hero and just call it a turn. It is a little scary. I really want to be able to go off of the Whiskervale Forerunner, but I think we're just going to play our creatures down. So they have another Harvester of Misery. It doesn't kill the Forerunner. So hopefully they don't have spot removal, but... No, don't you dare. I see you targeting it. Way over forgotten. Okay, I guess that's a little better. So, you know what? I'm actually going to get rid of the Emberheart Challenger. If I can get top deck into a land, we can go for the Forerunner and then Rockface Village the Forerunner. That feels pretty good. But this Wail of the Forgotten is pretty not good. Okay. The Glock Prankster, I would assume they're going to snag... Oh, they just whiffed. They just whiffed, actually. Okay. Not too bad. And there we go. We get a plane. So now we're going to be able to go in for the Whiskervale Forerunner. And the Rockface Village. Give it haste and get to do some cool stuff here. So hopefully, what are we going to get? A Manifold Mouse. Manifold Mouse is actually pretty cool. So a Manifold Mouse for absolutely free. And now what do we want to do here? Let's give our Whiskervale Forerunner double strike, right? Let's do it. Double strike. Bam. They're not going to be able to block this effectively. This is going to be a chump block. Don't give it a trample, but that's okay. This is a chump block. That is a chump block. You're not trading, my friend, so that's fine. But now I'm a little nervous. Now I'm a little nervous. Don't sweep me. Don't sweep me. Don't sweep me. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Cruelty of Gix. I thought that was a... the other... Gix's Command is a lot worse than Cruelty of Gix. What do they have in here? It does suck, though. If they do get their Harvester of Misery back, obviously... You know, they just sweep the board except for the Forerunner. Oh, I forgot. I forgot about the Lumra. What does this do? No 4 cards, blah, blah. Just an 18-18. Just an 18-18. Oh, we got Mabel. All right, so how good are we looking here? I think we're gonna drop Mabel. It's kind of buff the board. That's for sure. Let's go for the... Oh. Just trying to think here. How do we win this? Manifold Mouse is going to have to go wide. Heartfire Hero can do its thing. We need to give it... I guess this is the way. And then we target maybe the Forerunner. The Forerunner can do some cool stuff, but I don't think it's really the move here. I think it's going to have to be giving the Heartfire Hero double strike so they're more incentivized to block with it. Double strike. We have to swing in with you. I'm just swinging in. I think we're okay. They can't block here. They can't animate the Restless Reef. We just need 7 to go through. This has double strike, and even if they do block the Heartfire Hero, it dies. I think we're good. Bang, bang. Down, down, one. Okay, math is hard. Math is hard. No! Math is too hard. Okay, I screwed that up, right? Because they have, I mean, we can block with the Mabel, but I think they have too many Restless Reefs here. Oh, it's kind of, wait, why did they not? I mean, Mabel can still block, right? Why did they not go for the Mabel? Big Lock Prankster. Squirming Emergence. Oh, God. Okay. How, man, did we screw that up? I'm trying to think. How else could we have won there? Squirming Emergence should be a Traxa. I mean, we can top... I mean, it's not over, I guess, technically. I still can block with the Mabel. It's like, I mean, it's obviously mostly over. I just wonder if I made a mistake. 19. I think now they can just go for the Wail of the Forgotten here and then kill us. So I think it's over now. I'm just trying to think, man, did I make some sort of combat error? I guess that'll be interesting to look at. But yeah, the game is definitely over. They're just swinging for Humra and one of these Restless Reefs here. So they won. I don't think there's any really point in letting them, you know. If there was some sort of like finale here, I think I'd let them play it out. But yeah, we'll let them play it out. Like I said, I don't want them to play solitaire for like an hour, but yeah, we'll go ahead and clank them up here. Damn, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that one. Did I make a mistake of some sort? I think we had to go through the game there. So, oh, if I made a mistake, it'll feel bad. But GG's to our opponent. Ruisade, hello. All right, this looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. The only thing that's a little off-putting right now is the Restless Bivouac, but I still think it is pretty necessary. So, because we are on the draw and we open with the Lightning Helix, I think we're looking pretty good. Season Warren Guard, let me read this. Whenever you control a token, okay, so that's fine. Whenever you control a token, gets +2/+0. Do they have a token on turn 2? Probably not, unless they're going... Do rabbits do that? The only thing I can think of is the Offspring thing. So, no, this is Trample. It's a Burrow Guard. It's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Take... Yeah, no problem. Like I said, because we are on the draw, we're kind of just committing to the Lightning Helix. More like slower, control-y type of thing here. As soon as they... Okay, oh, well, that's one way to make the token. So let's go for the Lightning Helix on the Burrow Guard Mentor, because once the Paw Patch resolves, they're going to start getting +1/+1s if you start targeting their creatures. So I think this is fine. But they are going to get that +2/+0 on this Warren Guard, unfortunately. But down to 19, so we're not in too much trouble yet. Let's go for you. It doesn't really matter here. We're just going to go ahead and drop our Offspring. So Offspring versus Offspring 1-drops. Looking pretty good. The thing is, they have another Warren Guard. I believe it's Warren Guard. It's a 4-drop that kind of does like the same exact things. There it is! There it is! Well, yeah, Warren War Leader. Okay, so it's not a Warren Guard, it's a Warren something. It's Warren, and it's warranting a little bit of anxiety. Okay, sure. +3/+2, blah blah. Well, we actually have a good block here, so that's fine. Yeah, we'll just take that. Actually, it's not that bad, all things considered. The only question here is, do I want a Rabid Gnaw? Do I want a Rabid Gnaw? I just want to go for the Manifold Mouse. Honestly, I could just Offspring this, right? Because if... I don't know, this is close. Because if we Rabid Gnaw the Warren Leader... Let's swing in. Let's see if they want to get cute. Because we do have Rabid Gnaw and... a Monstrous Rage, so we can double target. I don't think they want to do this, but... I was really hoping they'd block, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and just do this. It feels... There's a little apprehension. It feels a little, like, not great here. Because now the whatchamacallits, these recruits are going to get +1/+1s. I was really hoping they would at least make one block. Because now we can't even go for the Manifold Mouse either. Ugh, alright. 14-16. They're going to have a big attack on the back end here. Well, that's actually not that big of a deal. Might Caller, that's not that strong on turn 5, so swing in. Yep, I'm going to probably have to take this. I don't want to chump block here. Down to 8. Well, that was actually, we kind of got out a little, like, kind of got out scot-free there, so now, obviously we're just going to go for our Offspring. Lots of Offspring in this match. I guess we'll target you. Here's the thing. We're going to target you, but do I want to target... Because it already has Trample, and then I'm going to target the Swordmaster here. I don't know if I really want to swing in yet. Well, I guess we might as well, right? We definitely are with the Swordmaster. Are we with the Offspring? I guess so. They don't really want to chump block here. This one doesn't have Trample, so they can just chump block it. Yeah, that makes sense. But that's still fine. Down to 6, and I think... I don't play against a ton of rabbits. I haven't built it myself, so I don't even really know what they run. I think I am going to all-out block. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to all-out block here. I can't really risk a, like, any sort of, like, Tyvar stand down to 5. I think we're good to go. And we got an Emberheart Challenger just for fun, so looking pretty good. Do we want to go for the Bivouac or the Emberheart Challenger and then just, like, the Rockface thingy? I think it's probably a little better to go for the Restless Bivouac. Again, not really sure what they're packing. They could have just removal. But I think this is fine. Restless Bivouac, let's target. Let's go and spread this out to the Offspring, get a little bump, and there we go. Absolutely nothing they got for us. Good game. Mike's taking it again.